Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America. And these Democrats lie so much. I think they actually just lose focus and make the worst lies possible because there's usually never any consequences for them. Jasmine Crockett was just blindsided by CNN when she actually had to answer for it. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Democrats have been desperately trying to tie Jeffrey Epstein to President Donald Trump and to other Republicans. But as anybody knows who's followed this, Epstein was a massive Democrat donor, donated to a bunch of Democrat campaigns. People like Hakeem Jeffries and Stacey Plaskett reached out for his counsel, wanted him to counsel them, advise them. Larry Summers wanted to advise them on dating. All Democrats. So, yesterday, Jasmine Crockett goes to the House floor and she starts rattling off names. Mitt Romney, John McCain, Bush, and Lee Zeldin, who's currently in the Trump administration, and just rattling off names of people that Jeffrey Epstein donated to that were Republicans. The problem is, this is a Dr. Jeffrey Epstein who just happens to have the same name as the notorious human trafficker. Not the same Jeffrey Epstein. But it gets worse. It's like her mouth is falling down the stairs here as she tries to explain what she was saying. Well, I didn't say it was that Jeffrey Epstein. I said it was a Jeffrey Epstein. You lying scum. You lying scum. This is why nobody respects you. And I was proud of CNN for actually holding her feet to the fire on this. It shocked me. I want you to watch this because it's absolutely lunacy. Watch this and let me know what you think in the comments.
That there are no other victims going forward.
One Democrat who's been on defense over Jeffrey Epstein is Stacey Plaskett. She represents the Virgin Islands. She was texting with Jeffrey Epstein the day of Michael Cohen's hearing. Her questions pretty closely followed the text messages between the two of them to ask about Rona Graff, Trump's longtime assistant. You were defending her today, or in recent days, yesterday, and you talked about Republicans taking money from a Jeffrey Epstein. Here's what you said.
Who also took money from somebody named Jeffrey Epstein, as I had my team dig in very quickly. Mitt Romney, the NRCC, Lee Zeldin, George Bush, Win Red, McCain Palin, Rick Lazio.
You mentioned Lee Zeldin there. He's now a cabinet secretary. He responded and said it was actually Dr. Jeffrey Epstein, who's a doctor that doesn't have any relation to the convicted sex trafficker. Unfortunate for that doctor, but that is who donated to a prior campaign of his. Do you want to correct the record on the people that you...
Listen, I never said that it was that Jeffrey Epstein. Just so that people understand, when you make a donation, your picture is not there. And because they decided to spring this on us in real time, I wanted the Republicans to think about what could potentially happen, because I knew that they didn't even try to go through the FEC. So my team, what they did is they Googled. And that is specifically why I said a Jeffrey Epstein. Unlike Republicans, I at least don't go out and just tell lies. Because it was not the same one, that's fine. But when Lee Zeldin had something to say, all he had to say was it was a different Jeffrey Epstein. He admitted that he did receive donations from a Jeffrey Epstein, so at least I wasn't trying to mislead people. Now, have I dug in to find out who this doctor is? I have not. So I will trust and take what he says, is that it wasn't that Jeffrey Epstein, but I was not attempting to mislead anybody. I literally had maybe 20 minutes before I had to do that debate.
Yeah, but people might see that and say, well, you're trying to make it sound like he took money from
I did not know.
A registered sex offender.
No, but I literally did not know. When you search FEC files, and that's what I had my team to do, I texted them and I said, listen, we're going up. They are saying that she took donations.
Right, but someone might say, well, your team should have done the homework to make sure it wasn't the convicted sex trafficker.
Within 20 minutes, you could not find that out, not from just doing a quick search on FEC. So, number one, I made sure that I was clear that it was a Jeffrey Epstein, but I never said that it was specifically that Jeffrey Epstein, because I knew that we would need more time to really dig in.
Well, Stacey Plaskett was texting the Jeffrey Epstein that we're all talking about. You voted against the censure for her.